could make you get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the road to glory with Aidy Boothroyd season 6 episode 121. Jumping in, we are going to finish September today. We have a crucial game coming up against West Ham in round 3 of the Carabao Cup, and then a week later on the Sunday we are travelling away at the high pressers Brentford, and then we're going to finish today's episode with a match hosting Brighton, the Seagulls at the Hawthorns. Strap yourselves in, hopefully we can pick up some points and advance in the cup. Alright, so round 3 of the Carabao Cup, and we are at home at the Hawthorns taking on West Ham, familiar opponents. We've faced them before in the cup, and you can see, even though we want to do well in the cup, we don't want that to come at the expense of the league. If we crash out here, then so be it. We still have the FA Cup to go for. But a couple of debutants here with Doucouré and El Mazouni making their starts for West Brom. Opening 18 minutes. Yes, it's taken 18 minutes to get a decent shot. And Rashica causing problems for Patterson on that wide side into Bellingham. Bellingham overruns it. Just about steers it in. Defender collides with his own goalkeeper. El Mazouni goes for the shot. And it's blocked and cleared away. And in 29 minutes, Castellanos into the box, spins his man, Zalewski into Castellanos, out slides Peacock. Farrell makes a great kick save, and then Bellingham can get it clear. 35 minutes in, Bellingham drops the shoulder, dispossessed, and here's Douglas into Castellanos, and well in by Doucouré, comes across and wins the ball. Shows good composure there to deal with the danger. That time. And then 5 minutes later, Castellanos causing all sorts of problems down this right hand side into Douglas, and he has to do better there, right in front of the goal. He turns and he kind of drags his shot, doesn't he? David Moyes saying, why couldn't you hit it the other corner? And then 45 minutes in, Iheanacho into Bellingham, back to Iheanacho, holds off Rasmussen, turns, beats the goalkeeper off the post, and then Bellingham smashes in the rebound. Pickford couldn't get to the shot, and it comes back off the post and falls kindly to Joe Bellingham, who smashes in the rebound gratefully. I've got to say, given how many times the computer's done this to us, it actually feels good to be on the end of one for a change. Now we've got to do our best at defending, and here come West Ham in this second half. They're going to give it everything. Great interception there from Doucouré again as he steps in and wins the ball. 65 minutes in, Doucouré holds off Douglas, and he continues his run into midfield, lays it into Diangana. It's good defending from Doucouré, and then Diangana spins away from Sarr, drops the shoulder into Owusu. Owusu tries to set up Kuol at the back post, but it's cleared by West Ham. And then a few minutes later, Evans holds the ball up well into Iheanacho. Iheanacho spins Niamse spins him again and spins him again. I thought that was the second, but he ends up lashing it well wide. Iheanacho, if he just rolls that past Pickford, but he goes for the blast and completely shanks it wide. 5 minutes left, and Garang Kuol down the left hand side absolutely rinses Patterson, cuts inside Rasmussen, goes back on the outside, and then he's going to cut back inside of Patterson. He has to cross it here on his left. He doesn't feel comfortable and he gets dispossessed. Nevertheless, it was a good run. And then Patterson on the overlap gets a lucky deflection. West Ham still looking for the equaliser. Into Trossard. Can he pull the trigger? No, he can't. And then he does. It's set up by, I think, Douglas in the middle.
This corner could help the prospects as they look for an equaliser.
Bailey Peacock Farrell in the right place at the right time, and the save is a good one, and we managed to hold out here against the Hammers and progress into round 4. Not sure who we're going to face, but that is a fantastic result. As always, let me know, pop some comments below. Let me know what you think of our success so far in the Cup. Do you think we're going to win it? Alright, game number 2. And league matches after Cup games always tend to be difficult because of the fatigue. Thankfully, we actually played a mostly rotated side, so our players should not have a problem with fatigue in this game as we take on the high-pressing Brentford. As always, you would expect, we're going to go with 9 men behind the ball and try and frustrate them in the hopes that we can get something from the game. Let's see how we get on. In the opening few minutes, you'll see that they put us under immediate pressure here. Onyeka to Pelistri, who had caused timing problems all afternoon. It's going to come back here eventually to Pelistri. He drops the shoulder there on Michailidis. Near post shot just parried away. Leno not taking any chances there. And then from the resulting corner kick, they worked the ball short. It's then worked across to the opposite side, and when the pullback comes in here from Dorisi, it's a bit too far. Llewellyn with a heavy touch, and there's a chance there for Timon to actually make an interception, but for whatever reason he doesn't. And then Leno has to put himself in between himself there in the near post. Good positioning by the experienced shot stopper. And then 12 minutes in, Diangana into Davishoglu. Davishoglu spins his marker, goes for the shot, and Tezi blocks it. Doucouré wins the header. Davishoglu takes it past Tezi, goes for the bottom corner, but lashes his shot wide. He knows that was a chance. And then a few moments later, Diangana cuts it in from the left-hand side. He's going to play it into Davishoglu, who takes the touch. Great chance, and he should be burying that. He knows he should be scoring that. That should be 1-0. And a man with that much confidence playing in the kind of form that he's in, that should be 1-0. 33 minutes in. Neil into Tavernier into Davishoglu. Turns Teze. Turns him again. Back inside. Back outside. Out comes the goalkeeper. Makes the stop, and it almost deflects in, but there's a defender on the line to stop it. And then a few moments later, back the other way, Pelistri rinses Timon here, gets into the box, and Pelistri, it's a cross which is hit by the attacker, and it ends up hitting the both crossbar and post. We survived that one, going at the break 0-0, and then back out for the second half. Onyeka into Pelistri. Low shot turned wide by Leno. Somewhat fortuitous that the game is still 0-0, given that Davishoglu squandered chances and they hit both crossbar and post with the same shot. From the corner, it's swung in. We deal with it. McCrory heads it away. It's going to come back to Pelistri. Pelistri into Llewellyn. It sits up nicely, and O'Shea can't win the ball, but Leno makes the save. From the corner, it's swung in. I don't know what Diangana's doing with his header there, but it sets up Llewellyn, and Llewellyn's shot. He's wondering at this point, what do I have to do to score? Every time I take a shot, Leno saves it, and when he doesn't, I hit the crossbar and post. Then from the corner, I have both Michailidis and McCrory there, but none of them head the ball away, and it's Benoit Badiashile who puts Brentford a goal up after a good delivery. You'll see here, there's 2 defenders there. Michailidis doesn't jump, and neither does McCrory, and it's headed past Leno. And then 20 minutes to go, you'll see McCrory wins the ball, and then their left winger, it's Jeremy Boga, wipes out both Sharp and McCrory, and then the ball's played through, they're out of position. Jeremy Boga, across comes O'Shea and wins the ball. I just thought it was funny that Jeremy Boga wiped out 2 men. 75 minutes in, corner swung in. Doucouré wins the ball. McCrory holds off his man. He's going to carry this out to the left hand side and try and get the cross in. We've got players in the box. The cross comes in. Davishoglu swings his left peg at it and ends up hitting it wide. Another chance goes begging. And then Davishoglu, 2 minutes left. Oh, and what a save by the goalkeeper. It's not going to be our day as the goalkeeper makes a superb stop there.
little time left now.
And it denies us. Boothroyd thinks, well, we've done everything but score. The cross comes in from the corner, and Michailidis is there. A hero, an unlikely hero for West Brom. Greek defender Yannis Michailidis. Somewhat, a little bit at fault for conceding the goal. He now scores the equaliser, and we end up drawing this game 1-1 thanks to his header at the end. On to the final game. And so, here we go into game 3. We are at home hosting Brighton. And one thing that we have to be careful of here with these guys is that they play quite an offensive formation with only 3 centre-backs at the back. This represents a good opportunity to counter-attack them, and even though it's a 4-1-4-1, we have an opportunity to use our wingers and Iheanacho with his target player type movement. Hopefully we can get some opportunities against these guys, and you'll see the opening few minutes here as this ball's played through. Doucouré into Iheanacho, spins away from Carboni, he's into the box, and Elizalde comes across and makes a crucial challenge. That's just 8 minutes in, but you could see the danger through the middle already. And then Tavernier, back to Doucouré, holds off Elizalde, into Tavernier, Tavernier into Iheanacho. Great chance here, and a great save by Turner to deny us just a few moments later on 11 minutes. And then 5 minutes later, Tavernier on the left side this time. Tavernier into El Mizouni. Iheanacho into Neil, back to Doucouré, and it's an open goal because Turner committed himself to Dan Neil, and that's a first goal for Jake Doucouré. Not really renowned for his shooting, is he? But he popped up there just when we needed him to, and a lovely touch that has to be said by Iheanacho to set Neil up in the first place. 26 minutes in, Doucouré holds off Sarmiento. And then it's to Sharp. Sharp back to Tavernier. Tavernier into Iheanacho. Iheanacho spins his man. Gets away from Carboni into the box. And Turner has to parry that away. Iheanacho getting all kinds of chances here. El Mizouni into Neil. Mizouni looks comfortable in the middle. El Mizouni into Doucouré. Into Iheanacho. Spins. He's on his right. Oh, and a good save near post by Turner. This is just half an hour in. Corner swung in by Tavernier, and it's Michailidis again. He scored for the second week running. This guy was brought in to shore up the defence in light of the fact that Sepp Vandenberg has gone back to Liverpool. And he has instantly made himself a cult hero here at the Hawthorns. The Greek centre-back has scored again. That's a superb leap. Well, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I don't remember Sepp Vandenberg scoring twice. I don't remember O'Shea scoring twice either. But he's got his second goal. And then on 41 minutes, a great save here as a counter-attack by Brighton. And then second half, Brighton looking to get back into the game. Sharp loses out to the attacker. Then Doucouré comes across and helps him out. El Mizouni loses out, and it's a dipping shot. And tipped over the crossbar by Leno. 2 minutes later, Bellingham into El Mizouni, who's looked good since he's played these last 2 games. He's looked good in the middle. Bellingham into Devishoglu, turns away from Elizalde, and he goes for the top corner. It's a good save by Turner. The striker's having trouble scoring, but we're scoring from other areas of the pitch. It comes back, great save from Seamer's shot. Pulled back against Seamer with a blast from about 7 yards out. Leno tips it over. 72 minutes. Devishoglu is fouled by the defender. The referee says that wasn't a foul, but it looked like a foul to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Definitely looked like a foul. So Ben Rahu overruns the ball. It's played through, And O'Shea muscles Seamer off the ball, and that's apparently a foul, even though the other one wasn't. 93 minutes, and the referee blows the full time. Aidy Boothroyd's Baggies with another win here, this time against Brighton, and fully well and truly deserved. And we will look forward to the league table when we next publish it. I won't be showing it today, but catch me next episode. I will be showing the league table. Fantastic start by us. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I enjoyed creating it, and of course I enjoyed scoring the goals as well. If you'd like to continue supporting me on the channel, you can do so by watching the playlist available at the end of this video. And of course, always consider subscribing to help me get to my channel goal of 400 subscribers. I'm going to be back on Thursday, so make sure you're back on the channel. We'll be taking on both Crystal Palace and Manchester City in the league and finding out who we face in the Carabao Cup. Make sure you join me. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.